All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Galleria at White Plains, located in White Plains, New York. Now, yes, guys, unfortunately, we have learned some sad and unfortunate news. That's right, the final, and I mean the final Sears and Roebuck store located in Westchester County will be closing by January of 2021. And before we take a street view, I do have the WARN notice here. This was just filed today with the New York State Department of Labor. The number of people at the store that will be losing their jobs is approximately 59, which is with 54 retail store employees and 5 automotive employees. So again, for those 59 employees, I wish the absolute best of luck of finding a new job. I know it's not going to be easy, but hopefully you can find a new job at a nearby store. Again, the warrant notice was filed today, and the store is expected to close in January of 2021. So this is the Sears and Roebuck store at the Galleria at White Plains. This building itself used to be a JCPenney. It opened up as a JCPenney in the year of 1980, and then it closed in 2001 due to it being a little bit too close to the one at Palisades Center, and it became a Sears 2 years later in 2003, and now it's expected to be closing in 2021. This is marking an end of an era for Sears's footprint in Westchester County. For now, the Kmart does remain. So we're going to take a look at this kind of south um, west entrance of the building. So down here was the Sears Auto Center and Merchandise Pickup. This building had a basement where it was a combination of an auto center and also an opportunity for customers to pick up their items on the lower level of this store. What's kind of unique about this store is the design and the architecture is very much like JCPenney. But as everybody knows, JCPenney closed in White Plains in the year of 2001, and then it became a Sears in 2003. There isn't exactly a great view of the building, but you could see too. I mean, this building department store architecture screams 1980s. And if you have seen my comments or if you've seen what I posted on different groups, you'll see exactly what I mean. But I mean, this Sears and Roebuck store in White Plains screams 1980s JCPenney. You could even tell too a little bit just by looking at the shades of the building. It's not your traditional Sears type of building, which I think makes this building very unique. Like I said, so this is the north entrance, north side of the store, but it's pretty cool and it's pretty unique. We'll get a much better 3D view of it as we move on here. So we got the beautiful northwest entrance of the building. I mean, you could see too. I mean, this literally screams 1980s just by looking. This is probably the best view of the building that you will get. But again, I mean, just the architecture of this building screams 1980s. And you got the old little blue Sears logos, but yeah. So I'll give you guys a couple seconds to admire that because I think personally that is kind of cool. Of how that this whole building just stands out, and this is pretty unique. It's really sad to see that this store is closing. I might get to this store at some point before the end of this month. I do have to get to another store first, but I will be getting to this store uh, hopefully this month. If not, then you know why. I mean, I do know right now that non-essential travel between interstate lines is strongly discouraged, but I could maybe make something work out if I'm in New York City for the day. Say I make the trip and effort to go up to White Plains, but it all depends. I mean, just this architecture is so freaking nice. Wow. I mean, JCPenney really went all out on this building, and Sears got a really good spot in White Plains. They did a beautiful job when building this building. It's such a shame you just can't see this kind of character of department store architecture today. I mean, this building itself is very, very, very unique. And again, I do wish the 59 people that are going to be out of a job the absolute best of luck of finding a new job. But we all know why this is happening. I mean, this wasn't even because of COVID. Just I mean, COVID pretty much accelerated the process of the demise of Sears and Kmart, but Eddie Lampert has been closing stores for years. We all know that he's been putting profits over people. You know, he doesn't really care about the department stores and the managers and the people that work in the stock rooms and the cash registers. All he cares about is just sitting on the real estate and milking on the real estate. It's a real shame of what this company has become personally. And personally, I'm glad to have really documented it in the last 6 years that I've pretty much gotten to see their downfall of stores. And you know, it's pretty ironic of how all this pretty much happened with COVID, but before COVID rather. But again, it's a real shame. I mean, this building has some beautiful architecture. I will say I'm very impressed with this building. I'm going to try and get to this store at some point this month, but it depends on what goes on with COVID, and it depends if because White Plains isn't exactly close, but I'm willing to go up here and see it because this building is just beautiful department store architecture. The Macy's is pretty unique too, but right now at the moment that's not closing. This video is about Sears closing, so. All right, so to give you guys a better perspective of this iconic three-level building, yes, this is one of the very few three-level Sears and Roebuck stores left. Um, as you can see here, we got the north side of the building, and the east part of the building is connected to the mall. So there is one entrance on the first floor, but the east portion of the building is connected to the Galleria at White Plains Shopping Mall. There is another part of this building, the south part of the building, which is connected to this parking garage, it looks like. And then, of course, we have the west part of the building where it just has where it just has the Sears and Roebuck logo and what's it called? Um, it has all this like very cool architecture style. I don't know. Whoever designed this building back in the 1980s, I gotta give you some credit. This is some amazing architecture. If I do go here, I'm definitely taking pictures of the architecture. It screams 1980s department store architecture. But wow, I mean, I guess at the time JCPenney really they really cared about their location in White Plains. Um, but it's a real shame that it had to go out. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, we all knew that Eddie Lampert was milking on the real estate, and unfortunately, it looks like the time has run out to save Sears itself. But in the end of the day, Eddie Lampert was the one who got the milk on the real estate, and we all know that he's always put profits over people. He absolutely hates the stores. You see no, I've seen zero, and I mean zero articles online of him visiting a Sears or Kmart. Seriously, if somebody can find me an article of him visiting a Sears and Kmart, be more than happy to leave it in the comment section below. But I haven't seen one, so. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching this quick little video. Again, if you want the link to the Warren notice, make sure to check the link in the description below. I do expect the media to have an article out on this topic by tomorrow. But in the meantime, this video will be up. And yeah, so anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that will be it.